Are you going on a Royal Caribbean cruise and you're trying to decide whether or not to go to one of the specialty dining restaurants? If so, this series of videos is for you. In this episode, we'll go to Hooked Seafood, and I'll tell you what I think, for whatever that's worth, right after this. One of the things I really enjoy about Hooked Seafood is its location. On this ship, it was on deck 16, and it has windows that look out over the ocean as well as the Solarium. So there's always something to look at. Here's the menu for the restaurant. I started with the Maryland crab cake, and I also got the clam and crab chowder, both of which were very good and very flavorful. In addition, for the main course, I got the captain's platter, which is lobster tail, shrimp, and fish. And I also got lobster mac and cheese. And for dessert, I got the Decadent chocolate brownie. This is a view of the inside of the restaurant. As you can see, there is glass everywhere. Some of the restaurants, the specialty restaurants in Royal Caribbean, feel like you're stuck in a cave, not Hooked Seafood. There's always something to look at. This is the bread that they give you with your meal. It comes out warm and it's pretty good. It was a little dry, as you can see with me breaking it up with the fork, but for the most part, it was very tasty and I would say above average. This is the clam and crab chowder. I have to say, I really enjoy chowder, and this was outstanding. It was very flavorful, it was very rich. This is the Maryland crab cake. Again, just like the bread, it was a little dry and it did break apart quite easily. However, there was tons of crab in it and it had a great flavor as well. And here is the captain's platter. They had two choices for the fish, either halibut or salmon. I went with the halibut. And this is the lobster mac and cheese. Now, the lobster at this restaurant at Hook, I've been to Hook several times. The fish and the lobster and all the seafood at Hooked comes out extremely fresh and very well prepared. And this is the Decadent chocolate brownie. Out of everything I had, this was my least favorite. It tasted like it was a little old. It didn't have much flavor. So I gave Hooked Seafood 4 out of 5 stars. The positives were that there's lobster and you don't have to pay extra for it. And there's a lot of lobster. As you can see with my meal, I had lobster mac and cheese and I got lobster with my platter. The seafood is very fresh and it is cooked correctly. The negatives, as with most of the restaurants on Royal Caribbean ships, are their desserts. They're very bland is what they are. Don't let the dessert discourage you from going. The Hooked Seafood restaurants are some of the best specialty dining restaurants on Royal Caribbean ships, and it's definitely worth a visit. Thank you for watching. My name is Sean, and this is the Third Orbit Travelers. If you got any value out of this video at all, please give me a thumbs up. And if you enjoy videos like this one or long-form travel vlogs, hotel reviews, port reviews, anything basically travel related, consider subscribing. See you next time.